Hello, welcome back. This is Vince of vinceprep.com. Quick update, the video essay seminar that we've got coming up here in Shibuya, Tokyo. Good news, spaces are filling up. Also good news, I'm continuing to think about it. I hope that's good news. I mentioned in my previous video that I've got some surprises. My template has basically changed. I'll try to put it in here in the description of this video. One of my more popular YouTube videos, in fact, I think my most popular at this point YouTube video with over 100,000 views is my sample answer to the question, tell me about yourself. Or it's not really a question, but when the interviewer says, tell us about yourself, that's useful in a speech. You know, we introduce ourselves all the time in all kinds of contexts, and in fact, for MIT, we are also introducing ourselves. The reason I don't like that template in this case is that MIT adds a very important twist, is that you're supposed to introduce yourself to your classmates and also make an argument for why you fit the MIT culture. That, I think, they're asking you, in a sense, what's your contribution, right? It's like, they're kind of saying, why, tell us about yourself, and by the way, why should we admit you? So I think a general self-introduction is not going to work here. Also, the template that I used, it's pretty broad, and just to give a quick summary, it's like sort of 2 columns. Professionally, I'm running Vince Prep Admissions Service, and I'm also volunteering with the Association of International Graduate Admissions Consultants, which allows us to speak directly to the schools and really understand and have a very candid dialogue with them, so we can do our job in helping you, the applicant, by, in effect, being able to role play the admissions office by understanding deeply what they think. Outside of work, I love to play with my son or go to museums. My son's now 14, so play isn't exactly the right word, but what do we love to do? We love to go to museums. We love to talk about video games. We love to sort of give each other a hard time because he's a teenager and it's fun to do that, in a joking kind of good way. And personally, I have instruments in the back here. You can see behind me, guitar and bass. And the real thrill of my life is theater. I use my acting background. I was a professional Shakespeare actor. I was also the founding education director of the Stanford Improvisers. So I've got this improv training, which is great for teamwork and creativity, communication and listening skills. And then I've got this sort of formal standing on a stage delivering someone else's words, in this case, Shakespeare, and getting paid for it and touring around America. That was a lot of fun. I was also the education director for the Shakespeare Company. That theater background is really relevant for this training, obviously, in the case of videos. And the last thing I would say in my video, which is already too long, is that, and you've heard me say this before if you watch my videos, I didn't grow up, I wasn't sort of born to do this. I had to really work hard to be able to speak confidently and comfortably. I had speech impediments. I couldn't pronounce certain letters. I had a bad stutter. I had a lot to say. I just wasn't sure it was okay to say it. And so I was very inhibited. And so theater brought me out of my shell to a large degree. And that's exactly what I'm doing here with you guys, getting you comfortable, confident to deliver your innermost message so that it comes across as being persuasive. That was not a minute. And also, that had nothing to do with MIT. So that was the template that people love from my older video. And I think that would be fine if we had a long time for me to just rambling introduce myself. And, for me to sort of show you, in effect, 4 photos. Me as Vince Prep, me as AGAC volunteer, me as, and I guess I did 3, right? Me as a family man, a father, a husband and father, me as a musician and me as an actor. So I've got this sort of snapshot style, photo album style, and then I sit back, all right, take a breath, and I wait for you to jump into one of those things, either one of my 2 professional things or one of my 3 non-professional things. I still think that's fine. It's just not fine for this situation. So I have a new idea, not exactly template because I don't believe in templates, but a new concept. It's exclusive. It's for the 6 people that come to Shibuya on Monday. I'll make videos about it later, but I'm not going to give that away before the people who come to my seminar get it and the people who are applying to. So after October 1st, I'll be sharing those videos. So I do like to have this YouTube channel as a public service, and I'm running a business, and I do need to have exclusives and reasons and incentives for folks to come see me in Shibuya.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.